Ever heard the message, if you're a Christian, you have to support Israel? That message is echoed in churches across America, but here's the problem. The Bible never once commands us to stand with modern Israel in these times. In fact, the Bible points us to something far bigger, far greater than modern geopolitics. You see, evangelicals today believe that the modern state of Israel is a fulfillment of Bible prophecy, and that to stand with Israel is to obey God. And they quote Genesis 12, verse 3. It says, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. But who was God talking to? Abraham. And Galatians 3:16 makes something very clear. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not, and to seeds, as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Christ. So who inherits the promise? It's not a political nation, but Christ, and those who are in him. The New Testament redefines who Israel really is anyway. Romans 9, verses 6 through 8 says, they are not all Israel who are of Israel. That is, those who are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of God, notice that, but the children of the promise. Galatians 3:29 also says, if you are Christ, then you are Abraham's seed and heirs according to the promise. In other words, the true Israel of God is not defined by ethnicity, borders, or politics, but by faith. Many evangelicals think Israel must be restored to fulfill prophecy, but Matthew 21:43, Jesus says to the Jewish leaders, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you and given to a nation or a people, bringing forth the fruits thereof. And that nation, the people, the Christian church. 1 Peter 2, verse 9 calls believers a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. God's focus today is not a nation state. It's a spiritual body of believers from every nation, kindred, tongue, and people. Standing with the modern state of Israel no longer means standing with God. In fact, uniting church and state, especially under the false prophetic interpretations, leads to deception. We're not called to stand with political Israel. We're not called to stand with Middle Eastern Israel. We're called to stand with Jesus Christ and his end-time people who keep the commandments of God and have the faith of Jesus. So the next time someone says Christians must support Israel, ask them, which Israel? The one made by man or the one made by God? Romans 2:28 and 29 says this, he is not a Jew who is one outwardly, but he is a Jew who is one inwardly. And that, my friends, is not my opinion, but it is the Advent truth.